I'm off on a Transpacific cruise, 29 nights to Japan, Alaska, and then Seattle. So tomorrow we are off to Brisbane to catch the ship. We're going on the Carnival Luminosa. And then on Thursday we sail off on the Transpacific cruise. So it's pretty exciting. This was a fairly last minute decision. So there has been quite a lot of planning to do that I hadn't really thought about. I had planned on going to Europe later this year, and we're going to China just after this trip. So they were the things that I've been planning. So stick around to find out how I planned this trip, the problems that I've had so far, and wish me luck. So yeah, so the planning. So I had to watch a lot of videos, do a lot of research on the internet, especially for Japan, as it wasn't somewhere I'd planned on going to at the moment. So I started up doing a document where I put in any bits of information that I could find that I thought was interesting. And then I took that, found the places that I found the most interesting that I really wanted to do, and put those into ChatGPT to see if they could do like a little itinerary. So I've got some basic day itineraries for most of the ports. Might wing it a little bit once we're there if we see something, but at least I've got some ideas of where to go, what transport to use, that kind of thing. So packing was a really big decision because we are covering all the seasons. So we are leaving from Brisbane, and it's going to be quite tropical still up there. It's the beginning of April, so it's still quite warm up in Queensland. And the first part is we go up over the equator to Japan. That's still going to be quite warm, so we needed some quite warm clothes for that. Then by the time we get to the top of Japan, it's going to get quite cool. So from there, and then obviously through Alaska and down to Seattle, so we're hitting temperatures down around 0. So I had to make sure I had packed some long trousers, some lighter trousers. I've got a puffer jacket and a windproof rain jacket that can go over that for where it's cold, plus a couple of like heat-tech, Uniqlo heat-tech, like a long sleeve thermal top, which I also actually wear with like a dress underneath, so that's sort of multifunction. So everything had to be pretty multifunction. A couple of jumpers, and yeah, hopefully I have enough clothes. So I will let you know how that goes and do an unpacking video when I get back and let you know what I think of what I've taken. But I'm hopeful that it's all good. Had to keep under the 23 kilos for the flight back from Seattle. So yeah, fingers crossed. One of the things that I was worried most about was the number of sea days, but now I'm actually just really looking forward to it. I just can't wait to sit down and read. I have my Kindle, and I have downloaded lots and lots of books. And the thing I just found just yesterday when I was downloading a book is that on Amazon Prime, you can actually borrow 10 books if you're a Prime member. So that was really exciting. So I borrowed a couple of books as well as ones that I already owned. And so I'm planning on doing a lot of reading. I'm really looking forward to the talks. I don't know, I think I'm the eternal student. I love going to talks. So I know that there's going to be someone on the way to Japan talking about Japan, and then there's going to be some more people joining after Japan giving some talks. So that's really exciting. So I'm not worried about being bored actually now at all. I'm just looking forward to enjoying my time and having a good relaxing time in between Japan, between Brisbane and Japan and Alaska. And then, so then we're Alaska, and then we get to Seattle, and then we're hiring a car for a week and going to Vancouver, maybe to Portland. We'll see where we go. So subscribe and you'll find out where I've been. And I will be doing videos of all the ports that we go to, the ship. So that's Carnival Luminosa. I'll do a full ship tour, cabin tour, and all that while I'm on the ship. So internet. So my husband actually has got the internet package because he had to get it through work, because he will have to do some work while we're away. So I will be able to use that for any like uploading or anything that I want to do. Otherwise, I have got a GigSky eSIM just to be able to be online in case my kids need to contact me while we're on the ship. So I will let you know how that goes. So it's a lot cheaper than the ship internet, but you don't get a lot of data. So it's good for that kind of thing. If you just want to be in contact during the time, and maybe, quickly check your email, that kind of thing. So I'll let you know how that goes. And I do have a code for GigSky, so to get 20% off, which is ESGWW20. I will put that in the description below. So if you're going to get that, if you use my code, you'll get 20% off. And then I've also bought eSIMs for Japan and for America. So just the separate ones rather than a global one, because that worked out a lot cheaper. I went with Airalo in the end. And if you want $5 off, I will put my code down below. But that is ZAN, Z-A-N, 0470, but I will put it in the description below. And if you use that, if you want to get an Airalo SIM, eSIM for anywhere in the world or a global one, then you can use that and get $5 off your purchase. So I'll do that for you. So I will do a whole video after the trip, letting you know how the different options worked, what I thought of them, would I use any of them again, etc. So yeah, that will be quite interesting. So money-wise, we will use cards for most of the trip. I've heard that some of the smaller shops in Japan still only take cash, so we will get money out at the ATM in Naha at the first port so that we have some cash for Japan, and we'll do the same thing when we get to America, just take some cash out. I'm not a cash person, so hopefully most places will take card, because I haven't used cash in Australia since 2019, so I'm really not a very cash person. Anyway, so I'm really excited about this trip, and I hope that you like this video and subscribe and follow along, and I will be documenting lots and lots from this trip. So yeah, it's a Transpacific going from Brisbane through Japan to Alaska and then down to Seattle, and then we will be taking a car up to Vancouver in Canada and around the Washington state, maybe Oregon area. So yeah, do follow along if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.